Hey, so I don't know if you can notice or not, but my desk is a little messy today. And that's because last week was our mission trip. And inevitably, after all of our mission trips and VBSs and these kinds of things, my desk just becomes a catch-all for all the stuff that I used that week. So I have things like bubble juice and fog machine juice and a fog machine and blindfolds and hardware to put things up and movies that we didn't even use but we had on hand in case we wanted to watch a movie. My desk is just littered with all kinds of things right now. And I haven't had a chance to clean it just yet, and hopefully I will in the coming months. But I wanted to show it in this state this morning just to show that ministry is messy. And sometimes whenever we try to minister to people, whether people in our church or outside of our church, sometimes there's going to be a mess left behind. And really that's okay, because we want to reach people not necessarily where we wish that they were, but where they are. And the truth is, our lives are messy. And that really goes for all of us, myself included, because really we're all on a journey, and God is taking us from where we are, where He first met us, where we found Him, to where we ought to be. And in that process, God meets us where we are. Here's what it says in Luke 19:10. For the Son of Man came to seek and to save what was lost. Jesus finds us where we are. Jesus finds us in our lostness. He finds us in our sin, in our dirt. He comes seeking us where we are. And we also, of course, ought to seek people where they are. That means using all kinds of things. That means being willing to get a little messy, to not have our lives maybe as orderly as we wish that they were, so that in the process we can find people who are lost and see them found by Jesus. The truth is, all of our lives are messy, and we need to be willing to meet people where they are, to be a shining light for them, to introduce them to Jesus, not because we think that we're better than them in any way, but because we've all been there. And if we're honest, a lot of us are still there. None of us are perfect, and yet God loves us. You see, this verse in Luke isn't just talking about salvation. I mean, it is, but it's actually a bigger salvation than we usually think of it. It's true that Jesus came so that we might know Him, come to know Him, and find salvation in Him. But that doesn't mean just salvation one day in heaven. It means salvation today. It means being saved from all the mess of our lives. Not that we're immediately transported out of all those things, but that even while we have all this mess around us, we can have hope and joy and peace in Jesus. Listen, no matter what mess you find yourself in right now, no matter how chaotic you feel like your life is, you can have hope and peace in Jesus. Jesus came to save you. He came to save you even in your lostness, in your mess, in your chaos. He came so that you might know Him, know His love, and then be able to share His love with others. If you're just really lacking that hope and joy that you wish you had, I want you to watch this next video and see that you really can have hope in God. God bless you, and we'll see you over there.